Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly podcast, Style & Gives Weekly Podcast with Rachel Kimball and my amazing friend,
Tera Coughlin.
We are coming to you live every week with the latest fashion styles, updates, life's challenges, life's wins, our giving hearts, a whole lot of laughter, right?
Always. We're always having fun.
And our positive energy. And so this week, we are going to be talking about spring dresses, okay? Spring dresses in 2023. I paused there for a minute because I was like, well,
because we're thinking
I'm thinking,
it's really hot. First of all, it's hot here.
It is a little hot here.
I'm happy. I thrive on the heat and the sun, so I am like living my best life right now. So
yeah, like I think I need to get a tan, but that's for another day, another time, right? I'm wearing a white dress today, so I don't necessarily like it's making me look a little tanner. But I know you just got back
from the bottle. It's fine.
That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the spring trends for dresses in 2023 and what people are wearing. Like you start.
I love dresses. Like dresses are one of my favorite things to wear because it's first of all it's easy. It's one item, and for spring and summer you just walk around the city and the town and you're just like you're easy breezy. A dress, a flip flop. Yes, I will do a fancy dress and heels at Hy-Vee. It's fine. But yes, I love a dress. I think it's just such an easy way to dress up, dress down. Like it's just fun.
And it is.
So so let's start with the trends.
Okay, so I'm getting a lot of leather and lace. And so with me, I think that, and I love that, right? Because like with what I have on today, I can so easily put on a leather jacket and have, that on with this. And just it adds an element. It's like it's sweet and then it's like edgy. You're being sweet and then edgy. And I really do like that. And I do believe, and I know this for a fact, that there are leather jackets out there that have more, that aren't as heavy, right? They're the summer leather. We know about summer leather. It does exist.
It does.
And so that trend I'm liking.
Oh yeah, I like the leather jackets.
Oh yeah, I mean anything.
Even like a faux leather, so.
And exactly, and you can do it in different colors. Immediately you're probably thinking, I gotta do black, right? No. There's ivory. There's one on my site that's coral. That's amazing. That is lined with this amazing cotton, which that's nice to have, or it's not like sticking to your body right now. Like it has that. You have a lining between you and the leather, which I do think is helpful. But yeah, any color, right?
I've seen this electric blue.
Oh yes,
it's so cool. So
that really big
my dress. I think it would be great with just like a white tank and white jeans. But there's still nights and evenings that are chilly, or just to throw on a little jacket at a restaurant.
Right,
it's fun.
It's cool, and even if you just put it around your shoulders, right? Yes. It's like you're giving it that half cool look. You're like, put it on my shoulder. Put it on my shoulder. I love it. I love that. Cool.
But I love how you did this. I don't know if you guys can see her here. This leather with the.
These are leather. They go all the way up,
and
they're really cool. I got them on super sale, and I got this dress I think for $14 maybe.
Oh.
Yesterday when I was out just at a resale shop, I thought maybe I'll wear this tomorrow. It's fun and yeah, it was barely anything, and that's what I love. We love a good deal.
Love a deal.
And that's important, I think. And then knowing like if I'm going to wear it, I can sell. Either you can resell it or you can hand it to a friend that might want to wear it. But yeah, I just saw it out and I was like, I already had something else picked out, and then I was like, wait a minute.
That is not the dress.
No, it's not the one I sent you. I was like, but it was white, so I didn't think to send another one to Tera for the, because she's so good about like making sure that we're not clashing. For those YouTubers, and if you are on YouTube right now and you love watching us every week, please hit subscribe. Please hit like. That helps us. That helps our channel. And for listeners, thank you for being here. You can also check us out on YouTube at Style & Give. So going back to our trends. Okay, slip dresses.
Okay, they are everywhere.
They are.
And I love them because I think, you can wear them all year round.
Yes.
Like we just said, the leather jackets, toss a leather jacket with it. You could wear a flip-flop. You could wear a heel. Like you could just do so much with a slip dress. And really, slip dresses look good on so many different body types too.
I would agree.
There's different, fabrications for the slip dresses, so that is,
Yes.
helpful when you're out, shopping for those. But
You have the silk one, which that feels like $1,000,000, and you have one that is more of a rayon and polyester, and then it goes down. I know that it's always a plus right now in 2023 to have some lace on that slip dress.
Oh yeah,
I guess that's another thing that just maybe a little right here,
peekaboo.
and it's almost to a point if you got like a real deep V one that you could even, and you didn't have it on there, you could go buy the lace and have it put on. And that might be, some of us get uncomfortable. I know I do with a really deep V. You work a really deep V so well. We were talking about that before we even came on today about how amazing a deep V is on you. But with me, sometimes I'm like, I'm constantly pulling it up. Like I'm like pulling my shirt. So that's another option is maybe putting a panel of lace in that deep V slip dress that you happen to pick up for for an amazing deal. And there are amazing deals out there on them. And if not, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to say every single time, but when I go into resale shops, there is always some type of slip dress there.
Oh, always. I mean, it's been around forever.
Yes, and if you get it in a large, you can have it brought down. If you get it, if it's too big, or you want it, it's maybe a little bit too small, you could put a panel of lace in there on both sides. There's a way to do it for not a lot of money, which is I love to buy a lot of things, so everything has to be cheap, right?
Well, you can add a blazer over it. And there's so many ways that you could really work a slip dress. Add a combat boot to a heel to a flip flop. I mean, there's a lot of. It's such an easy piece.
It's true.
It's a staple.
And I love it in every color. Like, don't trick yourself into thinking I need a black or a navy. You can do a beige. You can do the electric blue, which is huge. A lime green. Like, you can do that hot pink or a rose color. There's so many different, or this would be amazing. And like a mustardy yellow, I just think.
I think a pattern isn't bad either. I have a leopard slip dress and I've worn it a lot. And I just kind of, throw on my little crop leather jacket with it. So,
I like it.
Yeah, buy the slip dress.
So that's exciting. With slip dresses. I'm excited about that. And then this is a style that I'm actually rocking today. Listeners, you can't see it, but if you go and see it on YouTube and if you check out our Instagram accounts, you'll be able to see it. But either wearing all black with a white shoe or wearing all white with a black shoe and vice versa. So like really like a monochromatic look up top and then just kicking it up with like and like over the knee boots and just stuff that's in. And again, this is a lighter leather that I have on. This over the knee boot that I have is a lighter leather, and it does breathe. And a lot of us, and it's springtime. It's not summer yet,
right.
So you can do that.
Sweltering yet, so yes, these boots are great for right now.
So I'm loving that. What else do you have that your favorite?
So I'm seeing the Coughlin dress.
Yes.
And the like transparent fabrics.
Oh,
yes. And they're so great for layering. So those are pieces that are great all year round, I think. Layering those under like a funky trench or a skinny jean, or I don't know, there's so many different ways you could do it. Adding, your blazers and denim jackets and stuff. So those are, and different prints too. Floral, sheer. So it's kind of cool.
That's really in. Like sheer, I recently had my eye on it sold out of a Philosophy de Lorenzo Serafina blouse, black lace mock neck, turtleneck lace see-through with the matching pants.
So good.
In black. Now they have the red. And I thought, is that too much? Is it not? And this, to me, in my mind, I'm thinking this is a night out in Paris. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe a New Year's Eve. This New Year's Eve, what are we going to wear? I'm thinking I could do that, right? And it was a good price. And I waited, and I showed it to my mom. All right. I'm like, look at this. Look how amazing this is. I need to get this. She's like, yeah, maybe. And then I waited.
It sold out.
And it sold out. But, it'll be
red.
I know. I'll have to show it to you after this and then you tell me. But yeah, and I loved that. I love that it had the sheer dresses in any type of, like if it's a paisley pattern that's sheer, or it's a polka dot that's sheer, which I've seen a lot of. It's still sexy and fun, and get the right undergarments because that seriously helps. Like skins can really help you get those undergarments, and so can Spanx. Can help you get the ones that you might need that you feel comfortable in. Because that's the most important thing, is being able to go out and rock it and say, I feel comfortable with this. Because, you might buy it, but you got to wear it. And that's one thing with me. Listen, I need to learn. Say that a little louder, right? But yeah,
wear it.
I have to wear it. I'm also seeing a lot of like tailored shirt dresses, but they're not just short. I'm seeing also long ones.
Yes.
Which,
maxi or midi. Yes, I'm seeing that.
Yeah, in different colors. Again, I think a classic one in cream or a tan is also very pretty, and it's not super hot during the summer months.
I think a stripe is nice.
I would agree.
Stripe, like I'm thinking with a straw bag, a cool belt, a hat. I love a shirt dress.
Me too.
It's really easy, and you can wear it as a jacket. So if you find,
I like it.
Unbutton that guy, wear his little jacket, and
I love
have
it.
2 outfits in one. So
that's my clap. Don't you love it? I just started that. I don't know where that came from, but it's like when I'm happy, I just start doing it. It drives people insane, but I love it, and I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, so t-shirt dresses.
I feel like that is a piece that's really never going away.
No.
It's been around forever. You can roll it up. You can almost wear it as a pajama. So
I agree. Sometimes I do wear mine as pajamas, but I do think that it's it's lightweight. You can do almost I know that there's a lot of them that almost have turned band tees into they'll have a logo on there, and you see a striped ones, you see white ones, you see black ones, you see a dark gray acid wash I've even seen, which is interesting, and I like it. But I think that's always super comfortable, and they're cotton typically.
They're so easy, and they're easy for a maternity style. I was just talking to a girl at the zoo yesterday about some t-shirt dresses for her growing bump. So that I like that I put my white button downs over it and tie a knot, so that I have a top that I can take off if I'm hot, or just kind of
good tips. Tips for Tera. Tips from Tera. Don't you love it? That's a really good idea. Now, why were you at the zoo? You want to
a 4th grade field trip. It was fun.
I had to ask. I saw the pictures, but the viewers were like, and I was at the zoo. And it's guys,
sorry.
She's at the zoo on a field trip. But Kansas City Zoo is a great zoo, and they're going to add an aquarium too, which I'm pretty pumped about.
Awesome. So yeah.
That's good. And I saw down here, okay, so this one. I want to talk about this one.
60s inspired styles. I love it. I love the bold graphics, the loose side plastic jewelry, all the pop art, the floral.
Yes.
It's just fun and funky, and it really brings a fun element to your style. And, maybe if you're not super comfortable with it, I think there's pieces that you can buy that are easy add-ons, but I know you can rock it well, and I love it.
I love it, and I put the same thing down on mine. We do not talk before this typically on anything. So, and I was saying the mock neck, long sleeve, very long 60s styles in peachy hues, bright blues, lime green, magentas, and then of course adding the element of having a bold pattern or just something really fun. That is such a Rachel Zoe. If it's just it's called I'm hearing her. She's saying, but I would wear that. But I wear that every week. But yeah, and I think it's doable, and you can definitely go into seasons on that, different types of seasons.
And I think those are prints too that you can go to resale places, websites, your website, all of it. You can find these really cool retro patterns that are one of a kind.
Yes.
And they're just fun.
Well, and I just wrote a blog, and I think it's coming out, it should be out by the time this podcast is out, called Uncharacteristic Patterns, which mixing patterns with patterns, right? And you can do that. And how to do that. Because I know a lot of people, you'll say, oh gosh, I don't know if I can mix this pattern with that pattern, and you can mix up to 3 patterns, really. Even more. If you do it in the right way, which is pretty much adding making sure you stick to one color that's in there that just goes with it, and then having maybe a more loud pattern with something that's more low key, having a big floral with a polka dot. Right. But yet you got that stream of black, or you got that navy, or you got that red that's just working through it. So, and there's so many different things to think about with that, and that's what I love about those 60 dresses, because you can totally do something with it. I'm into headscarves or anything fun.
You can even tie the scarf tied on your bag. add
Yes.
that. So, you know,
Tie it on your
you
back.
can add little pops of it without going too crazy.
Yeah.
And then once you start, you will get the funky print. But I love like even like a fun skirt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. With like, and I love that. And
so you
I
do
love
a
a good
tee
maxi.
with
Yeah.
a skirt, and then there's your fun pop of bold print without going outside of the box. Really,
That's not too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I love that. Micro mini dresses.
Okay, they're everywhere.
They are. And okay, I can do this. I'm going to tell you right now. I can do this if I wear a sheer black, like, hose with it, like hosiery that are sheer and black, like very see-through, and maybe a boot with it or something. But you can rock it 100%. Your legs look great. But with me, I got a little extra weight on there. I'm thinking, oh, can I do it? Yes, I can do it. I just know how I want to do it. And I saw it in a picture, and I said, oh, I look great like that. But I need those hose, which is fine.
I mean,
right?
Hose, yes, or the high boots.
Yes,
that's a nice way to counteract the super mini. But I think a lot of people can really do a mini, and they can do it tastefully. It doesn't have to be where everything's hanging out. I think it's you could do like a fun flirty. They are. I mean, I think that it's playful. And
it is.
I think that most ages can get away with it.
Listen up, you sheep. That is so true.
You
I mean,
can.
you can, and you can do it tastefully. And you don't have to, if you're showing off your legs, you don't necessarily need to show your arms. There's a way to do it. There's a way to balance it out where it just works. And you know that. I totally agree. Denim dresses, you guessed it. Our denim on denim on denim. We talk about it every single time we're on here. I feel like it's not going away. Denim dresses are huge. And
I'm getting one. I have my eye on a couple. So
what are you thinking?
I have my eye on a denim jumpsuit too.
Oh.
And a dress.
I like it.
From Zara, so I mean, yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I'm missing Houston a lot because I live down the street from a Zara that was pretty much open. It was like an open place where you'd go and shop, and so you get to walk around. I mean, literally, it was down the street from me, and I mean, it's a good and bad, right? Because you're constantly going in. But if you need to pick something up on the fly, and maybe you're like, I am only going to spend $65 or $60, like this is ridiculous. I'm not going to go crazy. You just need something nice, light, airy, or whatever. There's always something there.
You're never going to not for everyone there. Why can't we get one in Kansas City? I don't know. It blows my head.
We got an H&M. I mean, like, come on.
Come on,
universe, you can hear us. I know you can. We want one.
We have this
right.
For you.
We want one, and even Marcus. We need both. But yeah, no, I think
the denim thing. Yes, I think the denim dresses are very cool, and I know that there's some people that are going to be looking for some Taylor Swift outfits, and I think these denim dresses will be super fun for that.
That's a great idea.
A booty, a heel, all the funky jewelry. It all lends to so many different styles.
That's true. I need to get it. I saw a Rachel Comey denim dress that is literally I think it's like $50 online or something. I'll have to show you after this. And I almost picked it up, but I'm gonna run it by Tera. But I was thinking, this would be cute. And so maybe we'll do a denim dress day. I mean, we did denim, but we have denim dresses. It's a completely different thing, right?
Definitely.
And then with these denim dresses, you gotta definitely wear a denim jacket. Why not? Where is it? And I'm telling you, I gave this little hint before. You can, if you have a collared denim, right, jacket, and you want to kind of make it a little cooler, you could cut the collar off of it, all right, and then wash it. It frays, and you got a little bit more room, right? It's that little extra difference that,
it makes it yours.
It does, and it's, I've done it. Well, I had a friend do it with a store that she owned called Shop Future. You can check her out. It's amazing. She used to be here in Kansas City. Now she's in LA. But basically did a lot of vintage Levi's, and denim pieces. And so she did it. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm in. I'm going to, now I'm going to give me the scissors.
That's the thing. Tucking in the collar is a fun way to kind of
I never thought
committing to actually cutting it off. So tuck it in, and you can tuck it all the way around.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I love that. I love it. Okay, where am I? Okay, this white dresses with like heavy gold jewelry or heavy silver jewelry. Who would have thought, right? I mean, like the more you put on, the better.
Which I love.
Yeah,
I love
mean,
like loading up the jewelry because that's like I could just do something plain, and then those are my like eye-catching pieces.
Right.
Same with I love how you did the fun silver.
Oh yeah, I've got
with the bell.
silver, and then I have a little detail on my shoe that has like a little westerny silver to it. But I'm excited about that only because I usually, if I don't usually wear one necklace. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I mean, I'm layering it on.
You layered it.
I'm like 4 or 5. You know, like what else can I put on with this and not have them tangled together? And then if I get them tangled together, I then have to call my mother and I say, hey, can you get these untangled? And then she has to go get, literally, she's very good at this. So you guys, she gets the needle, like a needle, and then just takes them out. This happens, as you can see, it's happening a lot. But I don't have to worry about it because she untangles it for me. Which is,
she untangled me one day.
She did. I know she's very good at this. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, you know, if I don't want to go to the jeweler, right? I know who to call.
Yeah.
So just FYI, but a needle does help if you have necklaces that are, you know, you can't see it. And plus putting glasses on always helps too. I'm just FYI. Okay, seductively.
I do love the going back white with like all the fun jewelry. I mean, I'm typically a gold jewelry wearer, but I do like to mix and match. I don't love to wear silver earrings at my face. I always feel like it just washes me out. I don't know why. Maybe somebody can tell me that it's false, but yeah,
right.
I'm loving the white.
I can see the gold with your skin tone and your beautiful hair, and you have almost a hint of golden. It's like a golden brown in there, so I think that just plays off of it. Where with me, you know, I kind of like maybe silver is more because I have such, you know, maybe because I got some silver hair running through this hair right now. I don't know, but you know,
I do.
Maybe that's what's picking it up. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna move on. Well, actually, before I move on, white dresses with gold spaghetti straps. Like we're seeing this too, and I forgot to bring that up. And so if you know, and you might actually own one of these, which is great because you might have, you know, like a couple years, you know, thought, oh, I want this, and if you have it, don't get rid of it because it's big. Like who would have thought, right?
I mean, everything comes full circle, and that's
yeah.
I mean, we see it. Everyone knows that, but yeah, don't get rid of those cool pieces.
Don't.
No.
I saw that and I go, oh God. And I kept thinking back. I know I had something like that. I know I did, but I got rid of it. But don't worry, I picked up a white dress yesterday for a little of nothing. So I'm fine. Seductively slinky draped dresses.
Okay,
say that 4 times in a row. Say it 4 times in a row, because I don't think I can do it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, this is taking me back to, gosh, I feel like it's 90s again. You know, these slinky, drapey, ruched dresses are a thing, which I think a lot of people are happy about because these dresses can be forgiving for some. Mm-hmm. You know, I think they work with a lot of body types.
Yes.
And I think they can be casual to dressy. I think you could just, you know, throw a pair of heels or fun boots in your car, but yeah, you've got your flip-flops on with this ruched dress. I mean, it's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
It really is. You know, the strings, tie it up a little higher.
You know me. Yeah, it does, yes. And I love it. I love it because, you know, you're seeing it not only in the long sleeve, but you're seeing it in the sleeveless. So you're seeing it almost with a halter, you know, neckline, all kinds of different things. There's this, you're right, there's a seductively sexy nature to it. And, you know, you probably have at least one in your closet, or you have one that you could make into one, right? Because, I mean, there's all different, you know, if you had a longer dress, you could definitely, you know, tie it up or add some things to it. But yeah, I do think, I like it.
And there's different fabrics that lend to, you know, maybe more night versions. So I've seen some like sheer, like kind of like a shimmery fabric.
Yeah,
it's so cool. I'm here for them. So
I'm in.
Wearing that.
I'm in. What else you got? What else are you thinking?
Let's see. Well, let's see. I've got the all the little white dresses.
Yes, which we talked about. Yeah.
Again, I think who doesn't own a white dress or multiple white dresses? Well, white's my favorite color.
Well, and you have that amazing white dress you picked up at Hall's, which I was like, when are you going to put that baby on?
I know. I want to wear that thing so bad.
We need to throw a party. We need to throw a party. We need to invite us to a party. We'll wait. She'll put it on. It looks fantastic.
Awesome.
And I'll go buy another one. Yeah, and then we talked about sheer dresses, of course, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get into color combinations and colors. These colors of these dresses, because I know we talked about white, black. We talked a little bit about, what color slip dresses you can get. But I was surprised at some of the colors, to be honest with you. My first one, Robin's Egg Blue.
I like it. I think this would be a great color on you.
It would. Yeah, I do love it.
Your eyes, your skin,
Thank
your
you.
hair, everything. I think this color really does look nice on a lot of people.
It's
I tried on a
fresh.
sweater this fall, and I was like, "Ooh, this is not me." And I'm like, "Okay, well, my hair, okay, I can do it." But the dresses, I think they're great. These sherbet colors are
The
good.
sherbet, and that's what's really
yes.
in. The lavender, and then every shade of unconventional blue, which covers the spectrum, right? Which I love because I do. I love a light blue. Robin eggs blue. You got electric blue, which is what you would broaden up, like just this really richness. And so I'm glad about that. And we know lime's in. We know lime green's in. We know magenta, obviously. Viva Magenta is the color of the year, Pantone color of the year, which is huge.
Lavender.
Blood orange.
Blood orange.
Yeah.
I love that.
Me too. I love an orange dress.
I love a blood orange on your lips, so
Oh.
yes.
It looks good, right? Doesn't it? Yeah. No, I do. I love
I
it.
think that is a cool color for spring and summer. I mean, especially if you have a tan, I think it looks so good. It just brings out the color.
My first high school boyfriend. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go 20 plus years back. But I remember he got me a suede orange, like it was like a slip dress from Banana Republic in orange as a gift. Yes,
I hope you still have this.
I don't, because I think but I'm telling you, I will never forget it. When you brought that up, I said, so thank you, Justin Taylor. No, it was a really great dress. It was a beautiful dress. And I think about that. But yeah, just a really bright orange. Because at first I thought, oh God, I don't know if I can wear this color. And then I put it on and I thought, oh, I love it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah.
I'm ready for that. And
So,
I love it with turquoise jewelry.
I wouldn't have thought that.
wearing
You're
turquoise
so
now,
right. You're so right.
But I do love turquoise with orange, or like hot pink with orange.
Oh,
Which I'm seeing that a
this.
lot right now. Is that pink and orange color combos?
Well, I am seeing pink and orange, but you're so right with turquoise, and I love turquoise. I mean, and if you don't have a lot of, you can maybe do a whole podcast on turquoise because you've got a drawer.
I've got a drawer.
Just to show you how many wonderful things you can do with it, and to pick up when you're out shopping. Like if you won't believe it, I was out at a resale store and picked up a turquoise choker. They didn't know it was real turquoise for $8.
Oh no! See,
I'm gonna shine that bit. I wore it last week. I think I wore it last week, and it was like it's heavy, right? But it's so beautiful, and so I think we're gonna have to do a podcast on that. We will. We're going to do it. Sign us up. That'll be a couple weeks. We'll let you know. But definitely. Green, which, lime green, yes. Black and white, obviously. Mm-hmm. Sheer black, sheer white, sheer cream, sheer neutrals, and sheer patterns. We covered it, but I mean, that is really what is trending. I mean,
I love the neutral look. I
me
love the neutral,
too.
just white on white, cream on cream. I think it's just a very classic but chic look.
Crisp.
Yes.
Makes me want to go on vacation. It makes me think I'm going on vacation when I wear it.
So.
Don't worry, I am. Call me. No, if you're going somebody, I'm going to start manifesting that right now.
Yes.
So, again, we're going to go on and move on to what dresses do you currently have in your closet that you can wear by re-accessorizing. And I think that this is important because how many dresses do we have just hanging there? I'm not even going to tell you how many I have. Where I'm thinking, okay, well, I wore it. I already wore it. Well, how can you change it up, Tara? There's so many different ways to change it up where you go out and you're like, oh, you got a new dress. And you're like, no honey, I didn't. I've had this for years, right? Add a belt. P.S. That's one read. And I perfect example right now. I put this little Western belt that I love. I mean, literally is one of my favorite things. And Western's in this year. So, but add a belt.
I think that's really how you can change up the dresses seasonally. Right. I pulled this dress out. I've worn it once in the fall with combat boots and a black cloth leather jacket. And so I pulled it out today and kind of, added my turquoise, and it feels spring to me. So I think that that's really where you can utilize your dresses for all different seasons and switch them up. You know, add a like tweed blazer to something. You know, cut it off a little bit, make it a mini instead of, you know, it was a long dress. Take it to your seamstress.
That's a great
chop
point.
it off.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. There's so many ways you can really, you know, switch it up. Take pictures of things. You know, make a little like, you know, album in your phone that lay some stuff out on your floor. You know, scroll people's Instagram, see how they've worn it, and maybe you can get inspiration from that. And I don't know. I think just, or you know, have some where your friends say, "Hey, I loved when you wore this, but I think this would look so cool this way, or with this, you know, jacket, or
text Tera, call Tera. Tera will help you out. She'll restyle it. But yes, I agree. Add a cardigan, put a sophisticated blazer, and I know you were going to bring that up because you're great with putting blazers with things.
I love it.
And having fun with it, and having fun with the colors, and switching things out. And, you know, I have a Veronica Beard blazer. I'm not going to say I have one because I have like 3. One navy one black one, and then one that's like a black with a little bit of different. But, you know, they Veronica Beard came out with the Dickies, right? That you can put, you know, they actually attach into the jacket. And they are life-changing. You can change that jacket up. Yeah. And I own most of the Dickies. I mean, I own leather. I got wool ones. I've got ones, you know, I've got the hoodie and gray, hoodie and black. I've even got one in camo that makes me look like I'm wearing a rain jacket. So many different things, and such a good way to transition yourself and transition what you're wearing, not only with dresses, but with jeans. I mean, it just goes to a totally different look where you're, yes, the blazer is a good price. You know, you're going to spend, there's ones you can find out that they're pre-owned, but if you buy it new, it's around $7.95. But then
price per wear on that jacket. So at veronicabeard.com, you should check it out. The convertible jackets that they have there, where you can add those Dickies in there, and you can always find. I just sold a pre-loved Dickie on my on stylinggift.com for. I mean, I think it went for $60. And someone obviously does the jacket thing like I do, but yes, I mean that's another option that I think is great. Well, you can make those casual as well. I mean, I have a girlfriend that wears those Dickies and the blazer with her leggings and her joggers.
I love that.
So she has the ones that are like the jersey material with the hood. And and she rolls up with her golden goose, her leggings, and her Veronica Beard blazer with the Dickie.
And I also think that it's a great travel piece when you can just throw it on, because you know you're going to the airport or you're going to be traveling and you're thinking, I'm going to wear this jacket. I'm going to need to wear it when I'm when I'm there. What can I wear to the airport where I'm just going to look a little bit elevated, but I still want to wear maybe the black, leggings or whatever. That's great. Yeah. I love those golden gooses. Can't forget those, man. I'm a collector. Stop me now. I know you are too. Yes. Add a hat.
Hat.
I like it. Let's do it.
I love a hat.
Me too. I do too. That one green one you put on me, I look like I'm on the rodeo. Do whatever. No, but there's a different element to it, which I think.
Well, I think those go with so many different styles of dresses too. If you want to go for the boho look, if you want to go for like an edgy, rocker look, you have different. I mean, the hat changes your whole outfit.
Right. I'm really addicted to Janessa Leone hats. It's a great designer that you guys need to check out. I literally wore a red one to a comedy show in New York. Maybe not a good idea because that comedian came at me.
Throw the red hat.
Oh God! When you're like, oh, I should wear it because it looks so good, and it did, right? But then you get in there and you're like, oh, who's gonna get on this stage tonight? Comedy Cellar, and oh God, I was so red. I was probably as red as I am right now. But yes. But hey, I did it.
And it's a conversation piece.
And afterwards, he said, hey, thanks for letting me do the joke. Right? Thanks for letting me say the joke. Which was pretty funny. Add statement jewelry. I mean, that's pretty much a given, but sometimes it's not, right? Because sometimes you're thinking, oh, I've got so much pattern on, I can't add anything else to it. You can. You can add so much more to it. So don't think, and I'm talking into the microphone even though I got one on me. don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I lose it today. But no, that is something that you don't, sometimes you're thinking this already has enough to it, or it might have a tie at the top or something, and you're thinking, I can't do something. Do a statement earring. Do a ton of bracelets. Add 2 or 3 bracelets.
Crazy big hoop would be fine. Even if you have some pattern going on your top, do some acrylic. It's clear. Yes. It's light. It's not hiding your pattern, but it's a cool piece for this retro inspired. So
I love that. I also read recently that to get like a blousey top with an actual tie and put that over your dress.
Okay.
Which I was thinking, that completely changes that look. Then you can add a belt and you can stick it in or whatever you want to do, but it just makes it, I was like, I would have never, like that wasn't even in my mind. Then I was thinking, but that is so right. You could totally do that
over a jersey dress.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, see?
So there's all different ideas. And then what accessories, so this is for stuff in your closet. Now we're going to switch over. I'm going to say what accessories to add to your spring dress looks that are in 2023 that are like hot right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, you have one on. It's the bolo. Okay?
Oh.
It's the bolo. Okay?
Yeah, you guys. I found this at a resale store. And how cool is this?
I love it. My grandfather Howard left me one. Howard, I love you. It is amazing because it has mother of pearl, onyx, turquoise. He loved turquoise. The more turquoise and cowboy jewelry on top of jewelry is what he wore in cowboy boots. It was hilarious. Everything,
I love that.
Everything all at once, right? But and I wore it to a country concert and I got so many compliments on it. And I could have put it on today, but bolos are huge, and it's not just a men's accessory piece that is going wild this year. Women, start looking for it. I actually saw one that was a piece of wood that was on Etsy that they had put, and it was so cool. I think it was like $24. They're all out there, and I guarantee you, if you start going to your resale shops or you're looking online, you're gonna find them. Pick them up because that's your necklace. That's your necklace.
Some like leather floral bolos.
Ooh, I like that.
That could be cool.
You need to forward that. Are you holding on to that? Because you haven't sent that to me yet. Okay, you know me and polos. Okay, so send that to me over. I like that. Brooches, we're going to talk about that. We're going to do a whole episode on brooches, but not just one brooch. You got to get them all on there. You
gotta make a collage.
And do it. Preferably, I would add it to a jacket if it's a heavier. But you can also do if you have a beautiful piece, a beautiful black dress where you just want to add something. You can do a little cluster or just one that's just unique. It's different. Or you can actually pull in your waist and do it on your waist, which is a great idea. Mm-hmm. And it's fun. And usually you can find one for a great price. They have
brooches everywhere.
Your grandmother has them.
Yes,
I'm telling you. Or your mom, because my grandmother sends me so much of them. I'm like, I got this one. I got this one. One looks like, it might be Ferragamo. I don't know. It's so gorgeous, the one she sent.
Every thrift store, every resale, most places have brooches.
And usually they're very good prices because, they're like, we got to get rid of these. You're only going to buy these. And then all of a sudden I come in, I'm like, I'll take all 8 of them.
Yeah.
And you will too. You do the same thing. They're like $4. Oh, it can get every single one in your case.
It's such a fun, easy thing to buy and create. And then you have something that's, your styles, you made it and nobody else has it. So,
well, it's also something as you go into fall, which I know we're not going to talk about that, but we will. You can actually tie those, have that be your tie on your scarf or whatever. Like there's so many different options for it, and that's what I love. Okay, add an oversized bag.
The hobo bags.
The huge bags. Bottega, get me that one, or get me the YSL one. I'm in. A huge oversized bag it's hot. It's great. And you want to probably get one. And you might probably have one. Everybody has one,
I
right?
have one. I don't know if I want to carry this big, huge bag again.
Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
It just takes me back to those clunky things that I just piled 10,000 things in the bag, and I'm like walking like this.
It's just a lot, right?
I see them. Maybe I'll get a denim one because I am on the hunt for a denim bag, which is
yes, that's a big thing. So denim, that's a really good thing.
I don't know, maybe a lightweight denim hobo bag.
I like it. I think Prada did one a while. I think every designer has done something along the lines. But yes, I do think. Too bad you didn't get that Rebecca Minkoff one. That was awesome. Got stolen right from out from under. You know, that's the thing when you find something and it's a great price.
Just do it, especially when it's a great price, under $50.
Yeah, it's
pull the trigger.
Yeah, pull the trigger. Wear a ballet flat. Now I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know about it. If it's Chanel, I'll do it. If it's Chanel, I'll do it. I'll do it. But I don't know if I want to do it.
It's not a look for me either. I don't think. I just feel so frumpy in a ballet flat.
I'm almost like a dancer. Like I'm thinking, you know, like when it's on, I'm walking, you know, like I'm not walking straight, right? I'm walking in like second position, you know, like I'm
start singing.
Right, exactly. I am. So I don't know about that, but that's huge.
It is. And when I see it on the runways, I'm like, okay. I mean, everything else kind of like
right.
and looks really cool and polished. But I'm like, oh, I put that on. I'm like,
it's because they're walking. I think when you stand straight and you're like, you do a total look, you're like, oh, ballet flat? You know, like that's the last thing. But yes, they're comfortable. Yes, you get around them. Repetto makes an amazing one too. I forgot about that. When I was in Paris, I bought Tera. They're great. But it's not something that I would typically grab right now. I'm just not going to do it. But I will tell you what I will grab. A spring boot. I'll grab as many as you can give them.
Yes,
give
you will.
Give me that spring boot, which is also huge right now. It's in to wear with dresses, to wear with your mini skirts, to wear with cargo pants, everything. Find yourself one. There's so many different ones.
There is so many different ones out there.
I did a blog on a spring boot, and I put a bunch of links in there, and they're on sale right now. A lot of stuff is on sale. A lot of used sites. You can check our site. We have a lot of great vintage boots that are in great condition. That I love. And again, we went over it. Add silver accents. Add heavy gold accents. Mm-hmm. That's huge.
Big belts.
Big belts. Yes. Mm-hmm. Don't and I didn't hold on to a lot of my big belts a long time ago. Why?
I kept mine. I have a big stash, so I'm excited to start pulling some of those out. I got some really cool electric blue belts.
What?
Yes.
I love it.
So I'm ready to get those out. But I think even over dresses, I mean, even, just do a high waist denim, maybe my elephant jeans might be fun with like a cool belt over it, like that t-shirt tucked in. And belts are here and they are not going anywhere.
They're going to
save those belts.
Yeah, don't. And then ask your mom or your friend. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes people are getting rid of stuff and they're like, don't, if you're going to get rid of your wide belts or they might have them, like I might even call my grandmother after this and tell her, like, can you send them to me? Because I know she has I know she has a ton of belts that she's not wearing and before, and they're back, right? They're in. A bucket hat. I'm just, if it's Fendi, yes, send it on over. I'll put that baby on.
Yeah, I don't love a bucket hat on me.
I don't know. Like, I would wear it at a beach. Okay, if it was, and this is the thing, I think I saw it on the Zimmerman runway, and they did it, and, like it was more of a, like you're in Hawaii or you're on a beach vacation, and it was, one that was in Rafa or something, like it was in a different material, almost or
maybe like a terry.
That's exactly. It was in a completely different material that looked, very nature-like, and I think that that would work maybe in that type of scenario. But just me going out heading out, going, where's my bucket? Where's my bucket hat? It's probably not gonna happen.
I just throw on my wide brim straw hat. I don't think I would wear.
Yeah, that. I don't think the straw bucket. That's what it was. It was like straw. Okay. So yeah. And then the last thing that I have is add a rosette detail. Rosette details. Mm-hmm. Waist, around the neck, in the hair, on the back of a dress, just everywhere. I mean,
I think they're fun. I think they're very whimsical. They add a little eye-catching thing you're not expected to see on someone. So
you're right.
It's just a fun little detail. It's very...
I wouldn't have thought that. Then I started seeing it, and they're not a tiny rosette. We're talking let them take over your neck. Let them just be there. That's the statement piece. They might look at your face. They might not. They might just look at your rosette, which is fine, right?
Hey, right? Hair days. Who cares?
They're gonna see that. But I love it. So as we leave you to go take on the world, we hope that this podcast has in some way inspired you and your creativity and to maybe think outside the box, get into your closet, look for things, call a friend, You know, hopefully you've added a little bit more positivity to your day. Reminder, if you need to get styled or you have style questions or you need a stylist, like you need a hairstylist and like you have someone cleaning your house, call Tera. Tera, tell them where to find you.
Yep, you can find me at TeraCoughlinStyling.com.
And if you need some fashion, right? You need some recyclable fashion, circular fashion, check us out at stylingit.com. And okay, so next week we are going to discuss, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, fall and winter finds now. Okay, yes, I know we're ready for spring. I know it's like I don't want to hear about it, but let's not miss out on those amazing deals and pieces we need or we want to buy for a little next to nothing. Let's not. Right? Pick up your sweaters that you need.
Deals.
There are some amazing deals out there. So there's so many closeouts. So we're going to share. We're going to talk about places we're shopping for these deals. Obviously, we're going to be shopping on stylinggift.com, but there's a ton of other places and just a whole lot more. It's going to be fun next week. I'm excited. So as we leave you today, we want you to remember that we are all one.
And we all have a story.
And we're all just really looking to connect. So thanks for joining us. We will see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.
See you soon.